Hey there, meteorologist Ed Valley here, Northeast video update for you. Okay, so we got a storm coming in here tonight into tomorrow, and there's a lot of cold out ahead of it. Okay, a little bit of snow shower activity with that warm front this morning in northern New England. That's moving away. Hazards in the purple, we have a winter weather advisory. In the beige, we have a wind advisory. Winds are going to be gusty with this system. Just because you're not under a wind advisory does not mean it's not going to be gusty. I don't work for the NWS, so I won't comment on their advisory geographical coverage, but it looks like the entire region is going to be blustery here with winds out of the south tomorrow, shifting west tomorrow night into Sunday. You notice purple, a little bit of freezing rain risk in the Adirondacks and eastern slopes of the Green Mountains. Also, I would argue the White Mountains too. And that's due to some lingering cold air, as I mentioned. So I want to start here looking at these temperatures here today. And what I'm discussing is going to very quickly be noticeable. So initially here today, I'm going to just kind of show you where the cold is kind of carved out. It's carved out in here, like this. Okay. North of this line, it's going to stay chilly. Well, watch what happens this evening. We are going to fall back at least just a little bit. You see that this evening? We're falling back. Oh, you sound like Chris Berman if you're a baseball fan. But it does look like here we are going to see these temperatures kind of settle this evening. And it's going to be a situation where precip moves in after midnight. And here are the temps around 4 a.m. Below freezing east of the Green Mountains. See that? Near freezing in the Adirondacks. Near freezing in most of New Hampshire and northern in north central Mass. So we'll draw a line here around 4 a.m. The issues are in this part of the world. Okay, it's this area here. North of there, you got icing concerns Saturday morning. South of there, just rain. And you watch, typically how these things work, the cold really is stubborn, but once it breaks, boy, it breaks. You jump 15, 20 degrees in an hour or two. So watch how this goes Saturday morning. Notice I haven't shown you a precip map for a reason. By 7 a.m., you notice the cold is really starting to get out of here. And this is by 10 a.m. A couple areas still in the mid-30s, but most of these temps are really starting to rise. And then look at this by the afternoon. By 4 p.m., we're closing in on 60 in Boston. It's in the 60s in the mid-Atlantic. And even in the colder spots, it's now in the 40s, except for maybe parts of the valleys of New Hampshire and Maine. But even there, we will warm up Saturday evening. So the warmth is going to peak Saturday evening, and then notice by 10, 11 o'clock, the cold is rushing back in. And by the morning on Sunday, we're back below freezing inland and in the 30s to near 40 along the coast. We do recover back into the 30s and 40s during the day on Sunday. So now let's talk precip, because obviously this is going to be a very diverse situation depending on where you're at. Most of tonight is dry. A few showers after midnight, and by tomorrow morning, you notice the showers are arriving a little bit slower. That's definitely one change from previous forecasts. This is slowing down. But you notice here through the morning, you got that icing risk. This is around 8 a.m. But by 10, 11, it's really done. We're still dealing with some showers north, but we might actually be dry for most of the midday and afternoon too. And then evening hours, we get this rain risk that comes back ahead of the cold front. We rain in the evening, and then the cold air rushes in and might even end as a few snow showers inland Saturday night. So total precip looks like this. It's a tenth to maybe 3/10 along the coast. It's a quarter to 3/4 inland. And again, there is that icing potential here. Under a tenth of an inch for the most part. Some of the higher elevations that are kind of nestled in the nooks and crannies of valleys might see a tenth, maybe 15/100ths of an inch of icing before we transition to rain. But this is mostly a Vermont, New Hampshire, and far north central Mass issue in Maine. For the rest of us, it's just rain. And the other issue here again is going to be the wind. Okay, the wind will be gusting on Sunday or on Saturday and Sunday. First out of the south, here's the looks midday Saturday. Notice wind gusts 30, 40, 50 miles an hour here. And then through the afternoon, they're really going to continue to blow. And overnight, we shift that out of the west. It's still blowing hard, though. Saturday night and right into Sunday. Sunday, we're going to see gusts 20 to 40 out of the west. So even though we're going to dry out, we are going to be dealing with a lot of wind both days this weekend, just the west on Sunday and out of the south on Saturday. Okay. So that takes us through Sunday. Quick look at next week. Again, you see this this system on the European here for Saturday and Saturday night. We get out of here. It's a dry and breezy day on Sunday. Less breeze, more warmth for Monday. And it will cool off a little bit for Tuesday, but not by much. We're dry into Wednesday. Maybe a warmer system Wednesday night, Thursday with some rain risk. And then a cold front for Friday might cool us off a little bit again. But you notice here into next weekend, yet another system on the warmer side possible. And then it'll cool off again for the beginning of that following week. However, our longer range information is still on the warmer side right through about Christmas time. So just something to keep in mind. So temperatures tomorrow, much warmer. These highs occur late in the day. Sunday, cooler. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then watch this for Thursday. We're warm again ahead of that system. We cool off a little Friday and Saturday. And you notice into the beginning of that following week around the 20th, highs in the 30s north, 40s to near 50 south. Lows during this time should be cold enough to make some snow, I think, here over the weekend. Inland, which should be a good thing. But again, this is pretty dang warm for the middle and end of December. So that's what we got for you today. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Sunday with another video.